r/leopardsatemyface. I never thought leopards would eat my face, sobs woman who voted for the Leopards Eating People's Faces party. Revel in the schadenfreude anytime someone has a sad because they're suffering consequences from something they voted for or supported or wanted to impose on other people. Trump supporters wondering why their stocks are going red. Yeah, science really can't explain that one, can it? Odds of a recession happening are currently over 60%. Yeah, I just heard a Trump supporter say he voted for Trump because of the economy, and then said a few minutes later, I can't believe my stocks are crashing. What's that? Trump said multiple times during his campaign trail that he'd be implementing tariffs, and what? Tariffs are bad for the market? Who could have seen this coming? Yummy and punchable. GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen, a Trump supporter, posted on X last week that the tariffs are turning me into a dam. So you don't understand, because I bootlick MAGA to the end of the earth, that means I shouldn't be affected by their stupid decisions. Come on. Biz Anon finds out Trump didn't actually write Art of the Deal, and subsequently panics. Guys, I just found out that he didn't even write this book himself. We're so screwed. Yeah, the real Art of the Deal was the friends we made along the way. I mean, with all his bullshit recently, more like the enemies we made along the way. We? Yeah, who's we? I showed my mum this, and she said, maybe we elected a complete dumbass. And I should just say, we? See, you don't understand. Bad things happening equals we. And good things happening equals dear leader Trump. Yeah, pretty much. He is literally like their god. Even still, to be fair, usually it's bad things equals Dems/Obama/Biden/immigrants. So, MAGA, about the tariffs, are they working yet? Citing market uncertainty, Utah Iron shuts down mining operations in Iron County. Yeah, talk about the art of the deal. Now you don't even have iron in Iron County. All is quiet near the entrance of the Utah Iron mining facility, where operations were indefinitely suspended earlier in the day. Iron County, Utah. Voted for Trump and is now going out of business because of his tariffs. How can you run a business and not know the implications of fucking tariffs? Come on. I voted for you, Trump, and now you're putting me out of business. I hope this is better for the country. Don't worry, it's not. Trump would deport this guy for a half-eaten Whopper. Trump better fix this soon, or it's gonna be so hard to continue supporting him unconditionally. Trump exempts phones/chips from tariffs. So the small businesses that import from China pays tariffs, but Apple doesn't? I don't like this one, and Trump better fix it soon. And here come making the exclusions. A lot more companies are going to be making calls with deals. Oh my god, they've got to be trolling at this point, right? Amazon CEO, sellers will pass costs on to customers. Let me fix this headline for you. The guy who makes all of his money selling cheap shit from China is upset the stuff from China will now be more expensive. Crazy they're mad at Trump for the tariffs, and not the companies for increasing their prices. Yeah, of course, because if the company is getting charged 150% of market price to export their goods to the United States, they should just be footing the bill, not the consumer. They shouldn't raise their prices at all. Right. And lose 150% per sale. Yeah. Trumpers hate taxes. Trump increases taxes. Trumpers. Hey, what's wrong, libs? Upset companies are increasing your prices. Someone posted today that MAGA is treating politics like a team sport, and this means they're in the mindset that you support the team even when they suck. It's never his fault. Bad play, bad refs, etc. It's endless. This describes modern politics, and especially MAGA, perfectly. I know they're in last place, and all of their sponsors are dropping them, and no one shows up to their games, and their lead player is blind and is missing a leg. But they're in the same town as me, and they're the best. Fucking fascist cult behaviour. I fear MAGA really would follow Trump into a war with Canada. Yeah, they'd follow Trump into a lot of things. The tax revenue our government loses every year is higher than the amount of taxpayer dollars Doge claims to have saved. Gutting the IRS has nothing to do with efficiency, and everything to do with making it easier for billionaires like Elon Musk to evade taxes. If you're dumb as hell and don't think about it, gutting the IRS means no more taxes, not a 7-month delay to get your tax refund. It also means less rich people get audited, which I'm sure is just a convenience, huh? And poor people get jailed or severely penalised for underpaying 2 cents. Anon runs a business with materials sourced from China, absolutely mystified that Trump is hurting them instead of the woke. Please fucking help. I'm a small business and run an Etsy store. There is nowhere else I can source a supplier other than China on such short notice. And I have a contract. What am I fucking supposed to do? I bought up as much inventory as I could before the increased tariffs go into effect, but I can only hold out for a couple of months before I have to massively raise prices. This is not fucking fair. They gave me no chance to prepare for this. I'm absolutely screwed if they don't eliminate these tariffs. I didn't fucking vote for President Trump to do all of this to us. I just wanted to secure the border, deport all the illegals, and get rid of all those trans and woke garbage. President Trump, please help us. We're not gonna make it. An Etsy store. Yep, stopped reading. Woke sends its regards. Ah yes, as deporting illegals and getting rid of woke is more important than having a stable and functional government and economy. Got it. And dear MAGA, what you're experiencing is something called the consequences of your actions. Who'd have thought? 2 bootlicking assholes lose mass amounts of personal wealth, and now they question Donnie Dumbfuck's tariffs. Donnie Dumbfuck, that's a good one. Joe Rogan and Dave Portnoy among the Trump backers now questioning his tariff policies. As President Donald Trump's tariffs roil global markets, some of the thought leaders and influential podcasters who backed the Republicans' campaigns are voicing doubts. Ooh, if only these arseholes didn't think empathy was a weakness. I might muster some thoughts and prayers. Oh well, fuck 'em I guess. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The only reason these people are caring about what's happening right now is because they've got skin in the game and it's affecting them, not because of you. Don't feel sorry for these people because they don't care about you. The only reason they care about what's happening with Trump is because they're multimillionaires losing money in stocks, shares, or whatever. Man votes to cut government waste, only to learn he was in fact the government waste himself. Who could have seen this coming? Does blank source products or sell products abroad? I didn't know if there were any direct impacts to y'all with the crazy tariffs. Yeah, back when it was just the tariffs on Mexico, they said it was going to cost us $400 million a year. So that's fun. You voted for Trump though, didn't you? Oh, that's not great. For better or worse, yes, I did. I agreed with many of their goals, but execution, not so much. Still concerned for my job. May end up with forced early retirement. Getting tired of working, so could be worse things. While Trump is advertising for people to buy DJT, the people in the comments section are less than happy. This is a great time to buy Donald J. Trump. It's never been greater. It's not like I'm going to be announcing something in about 3 hours. It's going to significantly increase stock prices. It's definitely not market manipulation, guys. Trust me on this, bro. I'm done with you. My retirement is ruined, and so are millions of others. Easy for you to sit on your billions and tell us everything will be okay while our world blows up. Trump derangement syndrome isn't on the left. Clearly, it's with you. Republicans will likely never win an election again. I never thought I'd give up on Republicans, but you accomplished that for me. You claim to know how real Americans feel, but you're detached from reality. And you didn't notice that until it started affecting you? Yep, MAGA summed up all over. No way we're buying into this clown car of a market. I regret the day we ever voted for this mess. My whole extended family feels the same. We had a great retirement until you wrecked our lives. You aren't man enough to say you made a mistake. Resign. Yeah, great time for you and your millionaire buddies. The rest of us are struggling to buy groceries. Yeah, so much for lower egg prices on day one, huh? At least take this actions in a way it'll benefit people at large, and not from a place of ego. You're messing things up too fast, sir. How do you expect us to buy with all these trade wars in every country? Yeah, the thing is, Republicans should have not won this election. Every smart person told people it was a bad idea and this shit was gonna happen. Trump should be living in self-imposed exile in Russia and not running the United States. Come on, y'all could have had healthcare. Well, yeah, but Harris laughed too much and there were trans people. And just a disclaimer, trans rights are human rights, and if any of you watching think otherwise or want to try and interject on how other people live, you can not so kindly fuck off. But they were playing sports, how insane. Yep, all 10 trans athletes in the 500,000 college athletes population was the sure right place to focus all of that anger. And yet, it's that issue Fox News has now been hammering on since they can't talk about the actual state of the economy, lol. Everyone was talking about the stock market meltdown last Thursday and Friday, while Fox News was talking about trans people in sports. It's a state-run media channel, period. Well, even if it's not a state-run media channel, it's definitely just a bunch of regurgitated right-wing propaganda.